Biafrans ekelekwa m unu mana ndị be anyị si na ọ na-awụ eme ngwa ngwa emegharị ọdachi. You see, there is nothing that procrastination can give to anybody. Nothing good comes out of procrastination, fearfulness. Understand? When you are not bold, when you are so fearful, and when you always postpone what you want to do, then you see that it will result to a serious problem to you that you may not be able to control tomorrow. So what I'm telling you people this moment is that nobody from Biafra land or Igbo land should relent effort or claim ignorant of insecurity. Insecurity is all over Biafra land and Igbo land. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because the people who claim to be politicians in Biafra land and Igbo land are the people who orchestrated the insecurity using Nigeria military terrorists, using Fulani herdsmen in military uniform, police uniform, DSS uniform, to be adopting and killing and raping Igbos and Biafrans in the forest. I want to quickly tell you something because I'm heading somewhere this moment. Because we cannot fight and stop. Charles Soludo, when he came into the office newly, what did he say? He said that the Biafran freedom fighters, that they are state actors. Charles Soludo said that Biafran soldiers are criminals who are living in the bush, armed robbers in the forest. Charles Soludo never opened his mouth and condemned Fulani people who have been killing Anambarians and people in Igbo land. Precisely. He never condemned the genocide, war crime that terrorists in military uniform of Nigeria have been committing in Biafra land. But rather, he faced the people that are speaking the same language with him. The people that if he dies today, they will be the one to mourn him and bury him. The people that if anything that is happening to him today, if there's anything bad, if the Nigerians terrorists want to kill him or anybody from Nigeria is fighting him, it is these people that Charles Soludo are calling armed robbers are the people to save him. Because it's very unfortunate that you discover that the police commissioner of Anambra State is Hassan, is Aruna. Maybe call him Umaru or Babangida, Buhari. All right? How do you think that if anything serious is going on, like disaster or killings, because Fulanis are known by terrorism, how do you think that there will be early intervention? How do you think that anybody will pay attention to such wanton killings? Because the person who is ruling Anambra State or commanding Anambra people is an Hausa man, is a Muslim. All right? And we know it, that no Christian that joins this terrorism, I'm telling you the truth, watch it throughout the whole world. And when you come to Nigeria, you discover that terrorism starts from northern region of Nigeria. So, what I'm telling you this moment is that we are not looking at what the president may say or what the governor may say, because if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu had listened to what even the Igbo politicians are saying in order to frustrate his mind, in order to stop him from fighting for Biafrans, today I will tell you that no Igbo man will be breathing in and breathing out in Igbo land or Biafra land, and there will be no Biafra man standing today. But because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu knows where he is going to and what he is doing, he persisted in his pursuit to make sure that he gets Biafra, because getting Biafra is the end of terrorism in Biafra land or Biafra nation. So you see that the same set of people, what I'm telling you this moment is that if Igbo people, if Igbo politicians, Southeast politicians, did not welcome terrorism, terrorists will not be killing Igbos, will not be raping and kidnapping Igbos. They won't have any space to come into Igbo land or Biafra land. So what I'm telling you this moment is that deliberately Igbo politicians welcomed the idea of wanton killings by Fulani Mieti Alas in Biafra land and Igbo land especially. And when you look very well, you see that Simon Ekpa get up as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped by the same Igbo elites. Now they are busy pledging bounties here and there on how to kidnap Simon Ekpa. Ohaneze said he must be brought back, either life or death. And these are the people who speaks the same language with you. These are your people. In fact, we have decided to look into the matter going on in Igbo land properly. Even when the whole governors in Nigeria are stopping Ruga, it's only Igbo politicians that approved Ruga in Igbo land. Foreigners should rear their cattle anyhow, carry them, enter bushes, destroying the poor people's vegetables, cocoyam, cassavas, yams. They will eat it up, destroy the whole thing. And when you talk, they will use AK-49 to shoot you down. And no governor will react. We know them, but this is not the time for me to begin to mention their names. But this is the time to begin to uproot anything terrorism from the grassroots. And what I'm telling you this moment, it has happened again. Biafra Liberation Forces, or call them Biafra Liberation Armies, have done it again at Umunze. Umunze must be free of terrorists. Anything that have to do with terrorism in Umunze must be tackled and destroyed from the grassroots. So, this one is that we are moving headlong because the declaration of the restoration of Biafra nation is at hand. And I don't think it is necessary to allow terrorists or any terrorist to be moving up and down in Igbo land or Biafra land. Because if we didn't sanitize Biafra land, then there will be contamination. All right? Because evil communication corrupt good manners. Contamination in the sense that many people will be vulnerable to the attacks from Fulani terrorists in Igbo land. And this is why we have decided that we must enter every crane and corner at Umunze in Urumba local government. I hope you are getting me, you are following me, but if I have made a mistake, please pardon me and get me corrected. But I believe that Umunze is in Urumba local government. So, what I'm telling you this moment is that every bush and every forest must be combed. And whatever that have been taking away lives, either directly or indirectly, from Igbo land must be put to an end. That's where we are heading to. So, I know that many people doesn't like what I'm saying and what I'm doing. But it is necessary for you to be conscious of your enemies. Fulanis are not friends to Biafrans. Fulanis are not friends to Biafrans. Nigerian military terrorists are not friends to Biafrans. And Nigeria police and DSS are not friends to Biafrans. These are the people who comes to the Biafrans' houses, Igbo people's houses, and bring both children and adults out, and kill them with impunity, and nobody ask, nobody say a word. Go to Imo State. I have proof of what I'm saying. I have a living proof. Go to Imo State, Osun, Olo, Akata. Go to many places in Imo State. Then you will discover that Nigeria military terrorists bombarded many people's houses, despite that you and your family are inside the house. Then they will use Tucano jet to bomb the house, decimated every crane and corner, and they don't care how many people that might have died as the result of their wickedness. So, for this reason, I am telling you this moment that Biafra Liberation Army's forces, Biafra Liberation Armies have geometrically increased. When I say geometrically, which means their numbers are not the numbers you used to know before. Biafran security forces have maximized in number, and that is how every other thing that's supposed to be in place have been provided by the grace of Chukwokika Abiyama. Listen and listen good. Nigeria Army Chief and the so-called Inspector General of Nigeria, they have been running their mouths and saying all kinds of things against the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic in exile, saying that he has stopped their activities, that Simon Ekpa have stopped their activities in the Southeast. Can you just literally explain to me what they mean by that? what is the activities of Nigerian military terrorists and fallen herdsmen, because anywhere you see Nigerian military terrorists, you must see Fulanis there. You must see DSS and Nigeria police there, because all these people are working hand in hand against Biafrans, against Igbos. And this is why Igbos are supposed to learn their lesson, to understand that if there's anything like a protest in Nigeria, they don't supposed to participate, because they are always a victim. Whatever Igbos does is evil before Nigeria government. Nigeria government and his people hated Biafrans with a passion. And this is why I think it is the time to call a spade a spade. And let's talk what concerns us. Let's face our freedom from Nigeria. Let's face ourselves and become united, all right, and become one, not betraying each other or one another, not sabotaging the struggle of Biafra Republic. But so conscious and mindful of every bit of your speeches and your movements, so that you will not contradict yourself, and at the same time you will not hand over your life to the terrorists in Nigeria. So this is very, very important. Yes, Simon Ekpa have done a lot. Simon Ekpa have powerfully done something that nobody have been able to do in Biafra land since the struggle of Biafra started, 1967, 1970. Simon Ekpa have seriously engaged the terrorists coming from Nigeria down to Biafra land, and make sure that there is no airspace for them to demonstrate their animalistic attitude. Animalistic attitude in the sense that being a soldier, being Air Force or Navy, you are supposed to understand that children and women are not to be touched if there is war. But now, Nigeria military terrorists did not declare an open war on Biafrans, you understand. But they are indirectly, impunitely killing Biafrans. So nobody is saying anything. And when you look at it, you will see that there is no any wickedness that can be compared with this. If Nigeria military Air Force can use Tucano jet they went and acquired from United Nations, and told the United Nations that they are going to use it to fight Boko Haram, ICC, Al Qaeda, and SWAP in Nigeria that are causing mayhem, killing people, and Fulani Mietiala. And you discover that those Tucano jets were not acquired for the purpose of what they told United Nations government that they are going to use it for. But the Tucano jet, I can quickly tell you and assure you that the Tucano jet that Nigeria government acquired, he acquired them for Biafran's destruction. The Nigeria government acquired the Tucano jet to use it to kill Biafrans. Meanwhile, there is no war between Nigerians and Biafrans, because if there is anything like that, Biafrans would have adjusted their ground and prepare for the war. But anyhow it is, Simon Ekpa have demonstrated the heart of a soldier, the heart of a brave soldier, the mind of a brave soldier, by closing the airspace for Nigeria Air Force and military and the navies from using their Tucano jet to bombard innocent people's houses, especially in Imo State, eastern region of Nigeria. When we are talking about it, many people thought that it was a joke, or we'll just get up and begin to lay unnecessary allegation of what didn't happen. I'm telling you, we are ready.